Is anything that I've seen on the TV like actually what I do at work? And the answer to that is it's they try and replicate what actually goes on in the mortuary, but I struggle to watch Silent Witness and things like programs like that do show parts of autopsies, because I'm the world's worst saying they don't do that and they don't do this and that's not right, that's not a real brain, and I just sort of tend to pick programs to pieces. My job involves assisting the pathologist with all post-mortem duties. We receive the deceased bodies in from the hospital, and then we record all their details in a register, and also we receive bodies from the community that have died, that the coroner has referred them back to us, so we look after those bodies. We also prepare the deceased for viewings by the family. I'm part of a group called UK DVI, which is Disaster Victim Identification. So there's only 70, I think there's about 73, 74 people throughout the UK that are part of this group, and basically we get any mass fatality, so like an aeroplane crash, a bomb, a fire, we can get called out 24 hours, 365 days a year. To these disasters, to carry out the post-mortems and the reconstruction, and basically all that is to try and find out the identity of the deceased, because in cases like this, more often than not, the bodies are very, very disrupted. I didn't have any qualifications at all. Basically it's just life skills that I had. The best qualifications I would suggest is to actually have some practical work experience working in a mortuary. Now that might sound a bit strange for me to say, but you can actually, when you're old enough, being sort of 18 onwards, approach mortuaries in your area and ask them if you would be able to volunteer to work in the mortuary alongside the technicians that work in there. And if you sort of explain that you're wanting to go down the route of trying to get into a career of being a mortician, then some mortuaries will actually let you do that. And at the moment we have 2 students with us that are doing that want to have a career working in the mortuary. A good day is if we've had, for instance, say a body that's come in that's maybe been disrupted for whatever reason, whether it's suicide or decomposition or anything like that, and we have actually, or I have actually reconstructed that body into a fit state where the family are actually allowed to see them and recognise the deceased from what I have done, and then after we've done say a formal identification, then the families a lot of the time will come back to us and say, depending on the circumstances, that they are indebted to us for, because they didn't think they would be able to see their loved ones again before they actually had the funeral. So, that's the satisfying part of my job.